Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Sami, and I'm actually the group leader for Group 9. In our group, we picked the data source of Android games to work on, and we have around, if I'm not mistaken, 8 questions. All right. For me, I'm answering question 2 and question 4, question 6. We are 4 members. Each member will answer 2 questions. So for question 2, let's start. My question is the relationship between install counts and 5-star rating? And through this uh, chart, you can actually see how did I do this chart. Basically, I took the installs, okay, and then I put them to the columns, and then I took the rows, which is the sum of the 5 stars. I put them there, and then I added the measure values by colors to show the values. As you can see, the more the bluish color is, the higher the value is. Now, I also, as you can see here in this graph, we can notice that um, for the 1 million, the install 1 million installed, we got something not too much 5 stars rating, okay? But as more as we go up with the number, we're actually getting way more ratings. As you can see, comparing 1 million to 100 million, that's too big. And now when we go to 500 million, which is kind of weird, the 500 million is actually showing less 5 stars rating, and also the 1000 million is actually showing way lesser 5 stars rating, which indicates that between 1 and 100 million, until the 100 million, the stars rating is actually going up with the data. So the more ratings you get until 100 million, the more installs you get until 100 million, the more the rating you get. But once you pass by that 100 million, you will get less rating by installs. So that's described the data. So yes, there's a relationship. And then for question 6, how does short-term growth, 13 days, compare to with medium-term growth, 16 days? So to get this kind of value, we basically have here the growth for 30 days. As you can see, we're having big growth in 30 days, and I also added the measure value here. So we have a big growth here, and now if you go to the 60 days, it's actually way lesser. All right, so if you want to compare them together over time, I made a new category, which is growth change. If you check this category, you can see it's saying growth 16 days minus growth 13 days. Now, to take this, I go to analysis and then create calculated field. You name it, and then here you can add the equation you want to add. So for me, I added this one. So you can see that the growth change is actually minus, which is actually this one minus this one. This is the growth change. And now I will explain it in the dashboard since they both are not linked data together. So here it says yes, there's an basically it says express what I'm saying. Yes, there's a relationship, install count increase, 5 stars rate increases, and everything until you reach the 100 million. And after that, this basically drops down. And the same thing here as well. The chart shows that the short-term growth is significantly higher than the medium-term growth. Okay, so the growth change bar is actually negative, indicated that the momentum is slowing down, which means that if you get around more than 60, let's say 90-day growth, it will be even lower. Okay, that's it. So thank you everybody for this, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 9 and we chose dataset 4, which is Android games. So, first business question is which games categories tend to have the highest average ratings? So, this is the bar chart that displays the average ratings by the category. As you can see here, the categories. And the highest one is game card, 496, and game music has the lowest rating, average rating 380, and also the interactivity. Uh, we can click on every game category, and we can see the average growth rate for 30 days for game word, and average growth rate for 60 days for game word, and the pricing for game word is free. And then next is about which games have the fastest growth rate 30 or 60 days, and what factors contribute to this growth. So I did 2 analysis to answer this one particular question. So as you can see, pricing affects average ratings. Pricing is basically a payment type. Either it's free or paid. So free has lower average rating, 3.9 compared to the paid one. Paid has 4 for average rating. And then pricing affects 30 and 60 days. So this is free average growth. This is for 30 days and 60 days, and paid 30 days and 60 days. Both decreasing from 30 days to 60 days. So that's all, and we move to another business question.
Everyone, my name is Nur Fatima binti Nardin, and I will continue the presentation. I'll do analysis 7 and analysis 8. So for analysis 7, our business question is, which underrepresented categories show strong growth potential? So in the columns, I'll just put the count of the games, and also we don't have the year. I mean, we don't originally have the year, but we have the growth in 60 days, so I change it into the year. And for growth, we just pre-custom into the categories of game. So the line chart will represent the count of the games, and the bar chart will represent the year of the growth in 60 days, which changed into the year. And if you can see here, the lowest number of count of games are 100. So 100, the categories of games are from trivia until action. But somehow, for strategy games and board games, they have quite high number of growth if compared to other categories of game, which means that for the strategy and board games, they are underrepresented but shows a very strong growth potential. We'll do analysis at now. So our business question is, do paid games priced more than 0 achieve higher average ratings compared to free games? So in the columns, we'll just put the categories of games, and in the rows, we'll put the average rating, as well as edit a bit in the paid categories. If more than 0, then it's paid. If it's less than 0, it means the games are free. So the orange color will represent paid, and the blue color represents free. In the bar chart, we can clearly see that the blue, which is the free games, have higher ratings compared to the paid games. So we can see that the customers prefer something that are free, and they don't want to choose the paid type of games. That is all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mimi Aslinda binti Abdul Halim, and I will present my analysis. So the first one is top game categories by numbers of game. This tree map shows that the most common game categories in our data, the size of each colored box represent the numbers game in that category. As we can see here, the largest box is game card, which have highest number 126, while the smaller box is game trivia, which only contain 100 game number. This gives us a quick visual of our game, in category distribution. We move to the next analysis, which is total average rating of Android games by install range. So we have 1 million to 1 billion range. Okay, we take a look at the highest average rating, which is at 10 million. We have 3,136 average rating, while the highest numbers of install 1 billion, but the average rating is only at 8. So this shows that the highest total average rating in mid-range of install around 10 million. Strong user satisfaction in this popularity tier. Then I think we can move to our friends. Thank you.